Today is my 50th day in post. I want to thank everyone in the sector who's made me feel welcome in these busy 50 days. I've attended most, but not all, committee and forum meetings and endeavour to join the remaining ones in the coming weeks. EVOC is in a good place with a bright outlook, despite the challenges faced in the last year. And I want to thank the staff for welcoming me on board and helping me to get up to speed. I also want to thank the board for their wise counsel, support and encouragement as we embark on the next chapter of the 157-year history of EVOC. Like any voluntary organisation, the buck stops with the board, and together they've stepped up and ensured the organisation has remained intact through the recent months and become more effective with initiatives like the Third Sector Reference Group, who've helped the survival of many third sector organisations across Edinburgh at a time when their funding was on the line. I found the board to be receptive to my desire for EVOC to be more transparent. We've now started to publish the minutes of board meetings on the website. We've adopted a more dynamic risk management process and committed to audit and update policies and procedures to improve our governance standards. We've improved financial policies and procedures and have better understanding and reporting of financial management information. I want to pay particular thanks to Claire Ritchie, who was our interim CEO, who provided tremendous support to myself, the board and staff. Looking ahead, we're well on the way to creating our new strategic plan for 2025 to 2030. Work on this started several months ago before I joined and has included input from the board, the staff, a survey of over 50 voluntary organisations, and meetings I've had with many leaders from across the sector. We appreciate the input from each and will be sharing the new strategy in the coming weeks as it takes shape. Essentially, EVOC is a service organisation. Our responsibility is to serve our member organisations. We're also responsible for serving the wider third sector in Edinburgh. We need to get the basics right, and we will use our new strategy to articulate what we will be doing in the next 5 years. We'll restate our vision and purpose. We'll develop a set of guiding principles to underpin our work, describing how we will act and what we will do. We'll set our objectives for the next 5 years and keep them at a high level. And we'll use the strategy to feed into our operational plans across work streams, and these will be used to direct our staff. Updates will be reported to the board and annually to our members. This AGM obviously marks the end of a difficult year for EVOC and its constituents, and it's not been easy, but the organisation has learned from it, and together we're focused on a brighter future. We're seeing other organisations facing challenges of a similar nature now and know that others may do so in future. So we offer our support to you to share the load and to use our experiences to help to sustain a robust and effective third sector. We're indebted to many of our members, colleagues and partners across the third sector who've helped and supported us, particularly our TSI partners, Volunteer Edinburgh and the Edinburgh Social Enterprise Network. We also want to thank our colleagues in the City of Edinburgh Council and Scottish Government. And I think this moment for me really draws a line under the challenges that we faced and starts a new chapter, which, as I've said before, feels brighter and positive. So on that note, I'd like to thank you for attending and giving us some of your time, and wish you a good evening and see you at some point, hopefully soon. Thank you.